Hi, everyone. I'm Megan from Wise Warrior Coaching. Some of you already know me. I'm new to others. So I just want to have a small check-in, kind of reiterate who I am, what I'm up to, because those who've been following me for a while, I've been kind of in and out of the social media realm and everything. So I just really want to get clear on where I'm going and how I'm moving forward. So, again, Megan from Wise Warrior Coaching. I I really have a holistic approach to healing. If you're local, I'm and local to RTP, Raleigh Durham area, Apex, Cary, Morrisville. Um, I'm rebuilding my massage practice that I kind of like with COVID had um, obviously deprioritized because we really weren't allowed to see people during that time. And so, now I'm rebuilding that business moving forward. Um, I'm I'm also doing coaching, meditations. I'm putting together an 8 week conscious leadership program because I really believe strongly in kind of the spiritually led people, the neurodivergent, people that have been kind of under the radar of things. We're really here to become the new world, or not new world, new earth leaders, and really do things in a way that is truly aligned to humanity and not this toxic approach that we've had to leadership, to corporate life, where it's burning people out and then spitting them out and bringing in, the next generation of people to eat up and spit out. It's really about changing that and putting people first, not above profits, but by putting people first, you actually create more profit. Um, because your people are your business. And so I'm doing that. And so it's like this really holistic, how do we heal things from the physical level? So, again, if you're local, I have hands-on modalities. If you're remote, there are techniques that I have to really start to dive into the energy, the emotions that are stuck and trapped in the body, so we can begin to release them and anchor in new energy and a new way of being. Plus the energetic component of things. So I do things like quantum healing, Akashic records, things like that look at our energy, what's blocking us, what contracts do we have, what things from our past lives do we need to heal or be aware of to release, so that we can move forward in our life. Then I do things like coaching, transformational life coaching of, where are you now? Where do you want to be? And how do I help you get there? How do I help you take the steps to get to where you want to be? How do we clear beliefs and, the things that sabotage us to move forward um, into the path that we truly want for ourselves? Because that's where we are. Like this world right now, there's a lot of craziness happening. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of fear. And once we start to heal ourselves, once we start to be clear on how we are co-creators of this world, we can start to create heaven on earth. Um, because we're really clear about what we're creating and we're not influenced by outside beings who want us creating from fear. And so that's really what I'm here to help people do, is like remove those blocks so that we can be the true co-creators of things. So I do a lot of research of like, what's the original meaning behind things from a biblical standpoint, from some of the ancient texts, and how does that translate to where we are today, and how do we use that knowledge to change things? So I'll bring some of that knowledge into everything that I do. I'm also putting together some, you know, 2 to 5, 8 week meditation healing offers. I'll be dropping those and launching those soon. I believe that I'll be starting, I'll be kicking off the first session in June. And so again, it's pulling in those old stories, the old knowledge that we have already within us that we just need to remember. So I'll be doing quantum healing work in those to prepare us to receive the meditation, and open ourselves to receive what we're guided to receive during those sessions. And so they all have, it'll be a theme such as, prosperity, the wellspring of life, tapping into, um, the hidden energy, the 0 point energy, the energy that Nikola Tesla believed we had access to and could use to power the earth. So again, it's breaking us free from the systems that want to control us. They want to force us to pay for things that are readily available for free on this planet, but they're controlling it. And so again, until we can truly hold our wholeness, our true connection to God's source, however you want to connect with God, or like whatever that means to you, but like the true source, the original, before anything existed, that, um, the breath and the water that moved in space, for lack of a better word and for lack of a better explanation at this moment, but like really tapping into that primal energy that we are all connected to, that we are all a part of. And so really shifting things on this planet, not being tied to any ancient um, revelations and things like that, where, there's an elite group of people who are trying to force that, they created those prophecies, and they're trying to guide and direct us to it. But if we can take ourselves out of that equation, out of their story and into our own, they'll lose power, and we can become the stewards of earth that we were always designed to be. Dominance wasn't about controlling and manipulating. It was about guiding and honoring everything that was on the planet, all the animals, ourselves, and really being in this loving space. But we chose to go through this separation and have these experiences. And now it's time to come back to source and back to the wholeness of who we are. So, if you want to know more, please reach out to me, connect with me. If you're local and want a massage, connect with me. If you want to receive energetic healing, coaching, if you want to be part of the meditations, let me know now. I'll also be dropping all this stuff over the next couple days. And I'm really excited and really passionate about helping people to step into their role as the true new earth leaders that we are meant to be. We are the ones who are meant to be the stewards of this world, and not any of these outside forces. So thank you. I hope this resonates with you, and I look forward to serving you, being connected with you, and being on this journey with you. So thank you.